I made some predictions for 2025. I wasn't entirely incorrect in my predictions, so I wanted to pretend to be a futurologist again for 2026. I think 2026 is going to be another really disruptive year for the tech industry, but I do kind of see maybe a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Here's what I predict for 2026. I think someone is going to formalize a vibe coding language or an assisted coding language that will help us formalize, be more structured in the way that we're approaching this problem. I think we're going to shift to thinking about engineering as more a manufacturing process rather than a craft, and we'll focus a lot more on highly deletable code, shifting and iterating very quickly through the code. The job industry is going to be really rough again this year. I think it'll be rough even more so for more senior people and people just joining the tech industry at the beginning of their careers. I don't think that's going to change. I think that's probably going to get worse. I think the light at the end of the tunnel is that I think a techno-fascist will fall. I think some bubbles are going to burst, and I think we'll see one of these big, powerful leaders in terms of one of the heads of the tech company will really start to suffer this year, potentially disappear from public life. Fingers crossed it's Musk, but we'll see how that goes. I think it more likely will be one of the pure heads of a pure company will likely struggle this year. I think another really interesting thing in the industry is, I think, as in the power of AI progresses, validation really breaks down online, and I think that's gonna you no longer can believe anything that you read online. Job applications, all of these kind of things are gonna just falling apart in terms of a validation process. So I think that's going to be a real driver in the tech industry in a negative way, also potentially building new products and ways of solving that problem. And then I think there's going to be a huge explosion in micro SaaSes, so people building really small products that target like really narrow niche problems. And I think that's probably going to be the people who win in 2026. Let's see. We've got a year. We'll see how it plays out.